like to welcome you to the 6th edition of the Foodie Fanatic with the Farmers. Good morning, Lori.
Good morning. I'm Lori Magistro, and I am the Healthy Foodie Fanatic here with the farmers, again at the Kootenai County Farmers Market. If you tuned into us last week, you know it was less than spring-like. It was really, really chilly, but today we have a great day. The weather is warm. The vendors are out in full force. We've got a couple of new vendors that I'm looking forward to sharing with you. So let's get started. Good morning. I'd like to introduce you to Pat and to Mike. Good morning. How are you?
Hi.
Having a good day so far?
Yeah.
Yes, very good.
I'm great too. Well, I want to talk to you about their farm, which is Howling Farms, right?
Howling Hills Organic Farm.
Howling Hills Organic Farm. Now that is interesting enough in itself. Tell me how you came to name it that.
We have 7 Malamutes who howl, and we howl with them, and so we called it Howling Hills Organic Farm.
Wouldn't you love to see that? I know I would. Now, what caught my eye on their booth is their organic cedar. You have trellises, you have an arbor. Tell me about this product. How you came to provide this.
Mike will do that.
Well, on our farm we have an abundance of cedar, and a lot of it has root rot or something like that, and it's not very valuable anywhere else. So we have our own sawmill, and we mill our own logs into boards. We recycle it the best we can and make it into whatever we can make or what people want.
I think that's terrific. Was this your idea?
Yeah, we've always done this. I mean, growing up on a farm, that's how it is.
You just deal with things, and,
Yeah.
and this is what you came up with.
Exactly, yeah.
So, how many trees basically got this? What we're looking at right now?
Well, you see there was a log 2 days ago, and it was probably 3 10-foot sections of log, which is about half of one tree.
That's amazing. That's absolutely
Really
amazing.
small one.
Now, how much life will you get out of this?
Well,
out of this
cedar-
trellis?
The cedar has the most resistance to rot naturally of any wood around here. So we've got stuff at our place that's just exactly the same size wood we've had up for 15 years.
That's fantastic.
With no stain, with stuff crawling all over it, and it's still there.
That's just amazing to me that you've taken something that would have gone into the landfill.
Well,
or
into the forest and just decomposed. And
exactly, and you've taken it and put it
plus
to a
it's
sustainable.
and the big ones can grow. And
Yeah. Well, talk to me about what you grow, because not only do we have organic trellises and arbors, but we've got, what do we have, tomato plants here?
We have tomato plants, we have pepper plants, we have cauliflower plants, we have herb plants. My husband and I have been organic gardeners since 1972,
Wow.
but this is our first year in the farmers market. We normally sell to chefs. Flowers, edible flowers. I grow lots of edible flowers, lots of lettuce, lots of herbs, and we've got eggplant.
Do you start in a greenhouse?
Yeah, I start them in the house and then put them in an outdoor greenhouse. Yes.
And what time of the year do you start?
March with tomatoes and peppers, and then progressively after that, successive plantings.
excuse me one minute.
Gotcha. Now I see something over here that I haven't seen before. Blue spice basil. Can you talk to me about that?
That is a new basil, and it's very good. It has kind of a vanilla fragrance, and
Really?
the chefs love it. You put it on a table and you walk by, and it just smells.
It
so
smells good.
fragrant. Oh yes, yes.
So that's something you probably want to use in a raw form, so you can get the true essence
Yes,
of it. You
yes.
probably would not want to actually cook with it.
No, I have friends who have made pesto out of it, and they say it's delicious.
Yeah.
I make pesto out of the regular basil and Thai basil, but I've never tried it with the blue spice. But it has a real long purple spiky flower on it. It's very pretty, very attractive. It doesn't look like a basil plant. but
That's
it's very
it
pretty,
can
very
fool you
pretty.
on what it is.
Very, very pretty.
So you were organic before it was cool to be organic.
Oh yeah, we were back in the 70s. Yeah,
That's
the
fantastic.
hippie time. Yeah, back to the land. Right.
See, you started a trend and you didn't
Right.
even know.
Right. Well, we wanted to move to the country and raise our boys in as good of fresh air as we could, and our own vegetables, our own eggs, our own milk.
So
We did that.
you follow the philosophy that we try and promote here at the market. You know, grow locally, buy locally, sell locally,
Exactly.
and the closer to the source that you can get, the healthier that you are.
Yes,
Do you
yes.
find that has benefited your family health-wise?
Oh yes, yes.
Not
You eat a lot more healthy stuff.
Yeah, yeah.
You know where your vegetables are coming
Isn't
from.
it great to know where it's coming from? That way, when you eat it, you think, not only is it delicious, but I have no worries about it.
We grow some of the best cherry tomatoes you ever did taste, and make some excellent salsa.
You must be eating them because I don't see any.
Well, it's too early.
Well, Pat, I thank you so much. I think your stand is wonderful. So thank you for your time, and I hope that you have a great day.
Thank you very much. Same to you.
Well, good morning, Jan. How are you?
I'm doing well, thanks.
I'm here with Jan at Red Rooster Crafts, but it hasn't always been Red Rooster Crafts, has it?
No, when I first started out at the market 12 years ago, I started out as the bag lady. I did tote bags and backpacks, things like that. And then I got into quilts. I bought a book one day that said "Teach Yourself to Quilt," and I was off and running, and I became Quilts and More. And then when the quilts kind of slowed down and my hands got tired, I started adding signs and other fabric crafts and turned it into Red Rooster Crafts.
Well, I just we're going to get a good shot of everything. You have pillows, you have signs, we've got roosters and hens. What else do we make here? What do we have right here? What is this?
This is a memorabilia quilt, and I can do all kinds of custom things. I just put some fun little stuff in there with gloves and doilies and buttons. I love buttons.
That's wonderful.
And I can do custom pieces with that. I can put anything that can be sewn or glued on, can be put onto a quilt, and most of the time I will put them in old windows.
Now, about your phrases that you put on your signs, where does the inspiration come from for that?
Usually I'm out cruising the internet and find stencil companies that have just really cool things. Some of them my daughter has sent me.
Okay.
So those were the Don't Wait for the Storm to Pass was one of the ones that she sent. We were shopping online together, her in Minnesota and me here, and she found that one and liked it and sent it to me.
Oh, that's great. That is great. I do have a favorite though, and we'll get a shot of it, and it's it's right here. You just can't fix stupid. That is. I saw that this morning and I laughed so hard because you just can't fix stupid. But it's wonderful. Now tell me, when you make these signs, I know that you have all different sizes, but how much time do you have to put into making a sign?
Oh, I don't usually do one sign at a time. Do things assembly line, so I will get 20 or 30 signs out, paint them all at the same time, and then the stenciling takes a little longer because once the paint is background paint is dried, then you have to get the cream stencil. So it probably takes me, I'd say, an hour.
Okay, so it's a two-part process. You put the base color on, you hand paint the base color, and then you use whatever kind of stencil to put your saying on there, and then you use a different type of paint for that.
Right.
Okay. Well, I love this. I see that you have Goodnight Moon. Do you have young children?
Not anymore. I have a granddaughter.
Okay. Because Goodnight Moon is one of the most popular children's books that I know of. And so it makes me want to take one of those home because I can't tell you how many times we've read Goodnight Moon. It's a great children's story. Well, Jen, I hope you have a great day at the market. It's been talking to you. Thank you so much for your time.